Line of fire.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
I like Jay throwing in bye at the end.
Bye.
Oh.
Sorry, I lost connection there, bro. I don't know what happened. Like,
It's amazing.
My computer just like shut off.
Jay, this is you have appeared on multiple episodes in multiple states of readiness. This is far and away your best performance. You
This
were
is great, Jay.
Really?
way good, man. It was like you didn't drink. I think it helped that you were at work until 30 minutes before we went live. So that you couldn't psych yourself out and have too much to drink.
And drink too much before I get on. At least I kind of ramp up during the episode. But the stories got tamer and tamer because the more drunk I got, I was like, I don't want to really, reveal too much.
You're like,
but
Brian,
at first I'm like,
tell you.
how about the boner in the back of the van on the ride back from Tennessee?
It's amazing.
There were more boner stories.
People are saying that your stories were beyond epic. You did really well. And Eric, you were freaking a natural, dude. You guys are awesome.
Thanks for having me, Brian. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, here on NSF or NSW.
Dude, yeah.
Or NSFU. I couldn't tell. Which one did you say?
I think
Eric,
I just dropped the F. I think I just said NSW.
Okay.
I was just in a rush to finish the acronym.
It was amazing.
And sorry about all the cursing. I mean, geez, I didn't know what the rules were.
Well, we do our best to explain.
Well, listen, we're not amongst your friends from Nova, so.
All right, what are we going to call this?
I like the show's called Four Bros, bro.
The show's Four Bros, bro. All right. Let's see. Holy cow. Who won? This is Jay. I don't know if you've seen this. Do you realize how
about the Quatro Hermanos?
Quatros Hermanos? Do you know how seriously they take the whole cursing on the air thing? Like there's the cursing belt, which you don't want to win, and we try not to. It's supposed to be a belt of shame, but they make their own website, chatroom.us/beltbet, and everybody continues to bet real time who they think is going to accidentally curse live on the air. And in this case, all of the action was, you can see here, at first it was,
it was just Jay and Eric as one entity?
yeah, two bros,
Oh, dude, that's easy
was
money.
the big winner. But look, and what's great is you can see the exact moment when people start dropping their bets as it goes.
Unbelievable.
Two
I can't
bros,
believe
bro.
it's rafts of this.
And then, and then it just keeps going up and up and up. And then I guess at this moment, at this point, they felt safe because they're in the home stretch, so they throw it out there.
Oh my goodness! I didn't realize you had a real-time E-Trade system based off of how much I
man.
would curse.
They
during
they take this kind of thing seriously. We probably
Looks
should
like
have.
I won then.
We once, if even just for a photo opportunity, had it listed in an actual Vegas sports book.
Well, we did. Wait, you did? Where is that photo?
Yeah, no, it's somewhere. It was I don't know whether he wants his name out there, but he's awesome.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, we could say it was Mitzula, right? Mitzula actually posted the belt bet up in a Las Vegas sports book. It was amazing. Yeah. So it's like up there next to Super Bowl action. It's just who will win the belt? And Brian, Justin. Here we go. We got the photo right here from.
No, that's Padre SJ probably putting something horrifying.
As a matter of fact, we've got the photo right here.
Ah! Hey, that's me, Mario. I'm a Cucalabanza.
These are your real brothers, Jay. You and is that Louis C.K. and Jim Cramer?
Yeah. All
pretty
right,
good.
I got one to make me laugh. I got one to make me money. Done. Let's move on. I could ditch you, bro. These are my new bros. Sorry.
You guys formed
that genetic material when we were part of that experiment, and all the good DNA ended up in your body, and then I I ended up with all the DeVito DNA, as we call it.
You're like, why do you think I
Yeah,
love?
yeah.
Why do you think I love Always Sunny in Philadelphia so much? It gives me hope, Brian. That's my future. Okay, so let's do four bros, bro.
Yeah.
What episode number are we?
Or Quatros Hermanos. One of those two.
Quatros Hermanos is pretty good.
That's funny because the most Hispanic thing about that show was,
NSFW
NSFW won.
That's good. All right, 162. Here we go.
Is that the first time you ever did that?
All right, here, hold. We gotta be quiet.
This is NSFW episode 162. 162. Sorry. This is NSFW episode 162, recorded January 22nd, 2013. Quatros Hermanos.
Can you do it as Senior Brushwood
Yes.
or Mr. Brushwood?
This is NSFW episode 162, recorded on Jaunuary.
That was the softest J I've ever heard.
Mr. Brushwood.
Juan and Harry.
On Jaunuary. Recorded Jaunuary 22nd, 2013. Quatros Hermanos. I got nothing. There's
And
no
then let's
stuff.
throw like a little Spanish guitar.
Ding, ding, ding.
Got my guitar right there.
All right. You have to get out of here because we introduce you. So you're not there yet. Yeah, there we go. Hey! On this episode of NSFW, we have a couple special guests. And they're probably...
Oh my god! I'm sorry.
Oh my god, the fake and gay morning show needs to happen.
All right, let me pull this away. Okay, it's all you, buddy.
Good.
It's all I just want to keep, as you're talking, I just want to slowly.
I like how they also matched my skin to your natural tone.
Yes, no, it was very good. The whole pink theme I thought was very apropos. It was pretty good. We
Riley
finally
says,
hey,
Leo's always wanted a morning show.
hey, Leo, we finally fixed that NSFW name. Here it is.
Yeah, we're fake and gay. All right. Hey, are you there? It's me, Justin. On this episode of NSFW Show, we're joined by two very, very special guests who know us intimately. Yeah, does that make you uncomfortable? It does us. Coming up on this edition on the NSFW Show.
Oh, wait, MacBook Pro says if we don't like fake and gay, we can go with fat and gray. It's not
There
bad.
we go.
See?
There we go. It's a good change.
Although Apple as Carnage points out, if we do go with fake and gray or fake and gay, our abbreviation would be FAG. So it's easy to put out.
The FAG morning show?
Yeah, the FAG.
I mean, like, is that the most troll-proof thing to put on the internet?
Yeah. Well, it's just like,
Like,
yeah, what are they
everybody
going to
just
say?
is like, fake, gay,
Yeah.
fag. They're like, yes, you're saying our name. They're chanting our name, Brian.
They love us. Oh, my God.
You can hear them throughout the streets. Fake and gay, fake and gay. You two are fags.
Don't forget to stick around for Totally Lame coming up after the hour, like a whole network.
Oh, wait, I gotta do the read.
Yeah.
For the thing. here we go. This episode is brought to you by Squarespace, the fast and easy way to create a high-quality website or blog. Okay, one more time.
Wait, what was wrong with that?
Because it's website, blog, or online portfolio.
Not fake and or gay enough.
This episode is brought to you by Squarespace, the fast and easy way to create a high-quality website, blog, or online portfolio. For a free trial and 10% off your first purchase on new accounts, go to squarespace.com and use offer code NSFW1. And they recently launched a developer program for complete code control.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am NSFW1.
NSFW1.
Squarespace is the fastest website in all of the internet.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to hit stop, and I'm hopefully going to be able to save this episode. I'm so thankful to our friends over at Doghouse Systems for saving the day. All right. I'm going to save it twice because I'm terrified. Quatros Hermanos, right?
Mike N300 says, good news. Fags in the Morning isn't taken yet. .com.
Thank goodness.
Hello, I would like to contribute. I want to let you know that I too got Squarespace, and then the Virgin Mary started crying in our village.
For some reason, I feel like the more we do this, the more it's actually just racism.
What, doing the terrible accent?
The terrible Spanish accent.
Yeah.
Come on, how is this different than Family Guy? Really? It's on Fox.
That's gonna be my new return fire on anything. Like, Brian, you're flinging poo at the postman. I'm like, come on, how's this any different than Family Guy? It's on Fox.
Dave M. Parker says the Virgin Mary cries for fags in the morning.
See, I'm not comfortable with saying that word, though.
Well, it's an acronym, Brian.
I know, but then you have to say FAG then. Faking gay. Murder pill success. I love the fact that Atticus Vince just shouts, "Murder pill 1776, Pierce."
Well, it's like DARE. You know, it's like DARE, the DARE program. They don't say the DARE program.
No, I take. I clean. I take.
What is that from?
It's from Family Guy.
Family
Come
Guy.
on.
All right, here we go. We're now encoding.
Donk says God hates FAG in the morning.
We could get Westboro Baptist to promote on our behalf.
They could be on the first episode.
We need to come up with the acronym for hate. So it's like, has a lot
of time entertained something.
Sister wives.
Sister wives. Dude, you want to break? Hey, do you want
Sister wives?
Do you want to do a 4-way video breakdown, Justin? You got time
I'll
for that?
tell you what. I actually gotta cut it because I have a 6:40 in the morning flight.
Jay, you want to help me break down a music video? Or I feel like I don't know. I feel like
lay
that's
down
sacred.
a beat and then I'm gonna break it down. All right?
No. I feel like we should break down something besides a video. That's sacred. I feel like that's a thing that Justin and I do after the show. We should break down something else.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be out of here, guys. I love you. I'll see you guys later.
So long, sir.
Mwah.
Bye. All right. What do you guys got? Oh, Cards Against Humanity. That always goes well. Sitcom opening titles might be too short, unless it's like a stupidly long one, like over a minute long. Yeah, music video. Let's see what Reposter has for us. What? Disturbing Hewlett Packard tech support call? It's gotta be super old. But it's like 9 minutes long. Jay, did you see the what Well, I guess, yeah, we could let Jeremy B, are you wanting to go home? We can call it right now if you got to go. I just got to encode this thing. We could just stay. I'll tell you what, man, we could drop off Twit and just keep it on Justin.tv if that works for you, Jammer B. What? Jay just hung up on me again.
I did?
Yes. What?
What? You'll be dead.
You'll be dead. Let me pop you out into your own land. Okay. Yeah. John says he's out. And we'll just keep rocking on Justin.tv/Scam School Brian. I'm trying to click on this thing, but it's just freezing all the time. Let's do... Wait, are you gone, Jay? I'll click video call, see what happens. Sorry about that, guys. Uh-oh, Skype has stopped working. Uh-oh, access violation. This is bad. Jay? You there, buddy?
Hello?
All right, I'm just going to throw you here and see if this works. Everything's gone. We're going down!
Down in flames. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can see you too. It's just everything's crazy.
Wait, you can see me? I don't know. Okay, I'm on yellow now. Dude, I don't know. Maybe my roommates are streaming porn. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the neighbors are. Who knows?
Somebody's looking at pornographies. No, Jay, you did super great.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Was risque enough, and I think we could save that other thing for a future episode, which would be fun.
Well, if we could find the freaking video for it, it's amazing.
Yeah, or
you took that.
The Miller's Tale. There's also
we got to show the Miller's Tale.
Tom Joad.
Tom Joad. Yeah, we got
the Adventures of Tom Joad.
Yeah. And then I could get all mad again about how John Hill committed suicide. I'm like, jerk.
Oh, no. But also, I ran across your tape, Sojourn. And
I want to show that. I want to show that for sure. All right, let's see. Okay, hold on.
And also, like, I gave them, we like to run and fight. And we like to fight and run.
Yes.
So we could show those at another later date.
Dude, in all seriousness, we need, hey, is it possible to create a collection, a place on BBpedia for all the Adobe shops? Like, I just want to be able to peruse them and remember everything that's epic. That,
like an Imager, like,
yeah, or just something that has all of our own thing. Yeah. And by the way, if there's any way to help pay for, if there are any expenses with the BBpedia, it's like the greatest thing in my world. It is my favorite thing that there was a way to go back and remember all of these amazing things, you know?
Well, and I have to agree, because and you did me a great service, Brian, by asking if you could tweet out that picture of me with the mustachio, and that's the only picture of me in the entire BBpedia archive.
It's a me, Jay.
It's a me, hey, hey, hey! I'm a cucurlabanza, hey.
It's just so good, man. It's just amazing. It makes me extraordinarily happy that it exists and continues to grow. And we get misty-eyed all the time about how committed these fans are, but it's like, I mean, there's genuine magic that occurs. All right, Jay, let's break down a video game cinematic. Do you want to do the new StarCraft 2 cinematic or the new Elder Scrolls cinematic? Elder Scrolls Online.
I have an elderly dog who is demanding my attention, who's been a pain in my butt this entire freaking time.
Couldn't tell, bro. You were 100% pro. You were pro,
oh, yeah,
bro.
I was all there. I even had a magic reboot.
Did you?
No, I did have a magic reboot. I'm
Yeah.
just fucking with.
Whoa! Fuck shit! Fuck shit! We're not on
What?
Twit. We're not on Twit.
We're not live. It's
No,
okay,
no,
right?
we are live. We're just not on Twit.
Okay, all right. We're not on Twit. Okay. All right, Brian. Remain calm. Go to your power cave, just like I told you. Like, summon your power animal.
Oh my god! Somebody just sent us the greatest GIF of all time. Look at this. Somebody was videotaping themselves doing sit-ups, and their cat pushed their monitor. Although I'm skeptical because there's no cable. Although I don't know why you would fake that of yourself. But there's a lot of questions I have. Like, number one, why would...
All right, hold on. I got to deal with this. I'll be back.
All right, go deal with it. I'll talk. They're saying it's fake, right? They're saying the cat's fake and the guy's can't. Yeah, I don't know. TV's Egon asks me if I knew that, yeah, dude, he does look like Kyle, what's his name? McLachlan? Maybe, yeah. Yep. It would have been so easy to have a cord. That monitor was one of the fake hollow ones. Could be. Whoa! Wow! That is amazing! Like, I just want to, wow! How have I not seen this one before? Muley Man. Yeah, somebody post justin.tv/scam school. Here, I'll do it. Justin.tv/scam school, Brian. Fuck your couch! These are old Reddit pics. Oh, I hate old stuff. It's totally old. That is lovely mocha frappuccino furniture. Okay. Somebody give me a link to, I guess, hold on, let me, YouTube. Am I the only one who's like super stoked about the Elder Scrolls Online cinematic? Elder Scrolls Online. Boom. I mean, I know it's fine to be skeptical of an MMO. You totally should. See, I thought the cinematic was quite good. I think, gameplay trailer. What does the gameplay trailer look like? Let me see what's going on here. What have we here, sir? Let me sit through a 3.5-minute advertisement. Let's do this. Give me volume. Yes, thank you, YouTube. Wonderful trick you do. So the big complaint is that everything that made Skyrim
With the Elder Scrolls
awesome
Online, we're
won't be
bringing
there.
two different groups of players together. We got the Elder Scrolls crowd, which is used to great games like Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind and the older games. And then we have the MMO crowd, which is used to all the great MMOs from the last 15 years. We're bringing them all together into one great game. And
This is like a recipe for utter disaster. Last time I heard anything like this, it was Richard Garriott talking about how what we want to do is take all the people who love grinding and all the people who love first-person shooters and make something that appeals to both. And the answer is, it was 5 people who played Tabula Rasa. So it's like the fact that he's already made, those are a little bit diverse audiences, those guys. Just saying.
we're really excited to tell you about it.
It's a sexy dragon
Elder Scrolls
three-way, though,
Online.
man. They're all getting in a circle.
everything you need to know about it is right in the name. It's Elder Scrolls, but it's online. And when the
what we've done is combine the amazing power of Elder Scrolls with the power of online. Together, they've created Elder Scrolls Online. Online. That's what it should be.
team set out, they wanted to create strategic real-time combat. We wanted to create a lot of world immersion. We wanted to create a landscape that was rewarded exploration. But all of that had to be brought together with really great social systems.
So Elder Scrolls Online, it's set 1,000 years before Skyrim. And not only is it 1,000 years before Skyrim, but it draws on all the legends and everything that you've read about in the books that you find in Elder Scrolls games. So we've got 20 years of lore to draw upon.
We made sure that Morrowind, Cyrodiil, and Skyrim feel like they do in Elder Scrolls 3, 4, and 5. The art style is right in line with those titles. Now you can explore all of Tamriel. You can return to places that you've seen before, and you can explore new places that you've never been.
Get to the point. I can't do full screen. See this little encoding jobber? It locks me in. I get that when I click on anything. Sorry, guys. I can keep clicking this though, if that helps. I'll keep clicking it. Whoa! No UI?
This is an Elder Scrolls combat system. Moving your mouse will make you look around and aim your weapon. You can tap your left click to attack, hold it to power, hold your right click to block, and of course sprinting, crouching, and sneaking around.
Hang on. Wait a minute. I don't see any floating labels over anyone's head. I don't see any breakdown. This looks like an interface that looks very Elder Scrolly.
Play a role.
What's the dirt in gray video that you want me to play, Jace Down? All right.
Hey,
No.
Ryan.
What? What's up?
I'm gonna reboot my internet. Yeah.
Yeah, reboot the internet, the whole internet. Set fire
Yeah.
to the motherfucker. Let's do this.
It's gone.
Let's rebuild it in
I'll
our own
kill it.
image. Burn it all down. All right, look. Shut them down.
Brilliant.
Shut them all down. Bye. Boom. And then he was finally gone.
All of our characters are designed so that hundreds of them can be on screen at one time. You're going to have lots of customization options to make your character look unique.
Who cares?
You'll find Dwarven armors, Daedric armors, Elven armors, basically all the types of armor styles and customization options that you expect from an Elder Scrolls game and the Elder Scrolls lore.
By far the worst experience of any online game is at its launch when you're trying to find your
No. All right, go ahead.
friends. You can't find people, you create a character on one shard, and then you find out everyone else is on another shard, and you have to move. That experience is not good. So we are not going to have shards. We have a technology we call Mega Server, where all players are on one server. So all your friends are right there, you just create a character, you click play, and you go. The game is smart about where to put you. It puts you in game spaces with your friends, with your guildmates. It's a way to be connected with everyone, and the game figures out where to put you.
So with Elder Scrolls Online, one of the big things is that you'll be able to get together with your friends and overcome obstacles. So things like public dungeons, heroic dungeons, but most importantly, when you participate with your friends or even just with strangers, you're not competing for resources. You're all working together to overcome something.
You're all
and you get equal
winners.
credit for that.
As a player, you're able to start off by picking one of 9 races. You'll be able to pick a class. So that's just the start, though. From there, all of the choices you make with quests, all of the choices you make in which abilities you choose, which weapons you use, which armor you use, really help make your
Nobody
character
loses
stand
or
out in the
dies in
world.
this game. We wanted it to be fun for everyone.
The basis for the customization system in Elder Scrolls Online is that you can use whatever weapon or armor type you actually want to use.
You
can play as a heavy armor character who's a tank with bow, or you can play as a mage who uses a two-handed weapon, or you can play as a sneaky guy who runs around healing people.
Granted,
the
you would be
combination that you
utterly
selected
retarded
out
if
of
you
what
did that.
armor type you use. what
Sounds
weapon
like
type you use,
communism
what
to
class
me.
you use, really creates a unique character experience for you.
One of the things you're going to be able to do that's going to make you stand out is you have perks. For instance, perks allow you to become a werewolf or a vampire, or maybe even have special pets. But it's not just about that. There are other things like how you increase your stamina, how you increase your magic, or how you increase your health that really take you from your initial class choice, and it makes you stand out because you're saying, these are the things that are important to me. This is the way I want to play. This is the role I want to take in combat.
Questing in Elder Scrolls Online was built around a pretty simple concept, and that was that we wanted the player to explore. And we wanted, when the player explored, for them to be able to see something around a corner and say, oh, well, I was on this quest, but now I see something over there that's really interesting. And so they had this decision point of, which thing do I do next? And that's really where we want the player to go. It's not what do I do next, it's which one of these things do I do next.
The way a player finds quests in our game is really through exploration. As they wander around the world, we have an on-screen compass, and that really points out the areas of opportunity or points of interest to the player. When the player finds a point of interest in the world, this is really where all of our story content is. And they're an opportunity for the player to make a change in the world. And a really good example of that is there's a werewolf invasion. When the player gets there, they fend off the werewolf invasion, they save the town, and every time you come back to that village, you'll be remembered and thanked by the villagers. The werewolves will be gone just like you would have in Oblivion as the hero of Clutch.
They'll all give you back rubs and sprinkles.
Once you hit level 50, that's really where the game opens up.
Oh
At
my
this point,
God.
you're going into serious
All right, look, this is not,
PvP,
this is not selling me on it. You're like, oh, it's all kind of bullshit until you hit 50. Once you hit 50, finally.
The real game opens then. That's an immediate turnoff to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
Deciding you want to go on a heroic raid with your guild and your friends, or maybe you might go into an adventure zone, which is our way of getting you into a zone where you can play solo, you can play with a small group, or you can play with a really large group to overcome obstacles.
Dude, okay, so what you missed so far is they said that everyone's a winner. Everyone can be any class and use any weapon. Everyone claps for you. That's what we got so far. Yeah, there's a special adventure zone that's perfect for solo play or group play or gigantic raiding group play. It's adventure zone. Also, no shards. Everything's on one server, but it's a awesome server.
PvP in Elder Scrolls Online is focused around taking various structures in Cyrodiil. If you remember Cyrodiil from Oblivion, the space is very large, and that's a perfect setting for having three alliances fight each other. During this timeline...
Motherfuck. Look at that. They're totally ripping you off, Jay. They tell me that doesn't look a little bit like PlanetSide 2, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to rip off somebody, you better rip off the best.
Fair enough.
Imperial City is up for grabs, and there's no Emperor, so players are going to be fighting using trebuchets, catapults, all kinds of weaponry to take and hold keeps, structures, and resource fixtures around the keep to actually give the opportunity to crown one of themselves as an Emperor.
It's really important to us that PvP isn't just a veteran game. It's got to be something that people can do from the very beginning because you want to be comfortable in getting into this. So we make sure
that's actually legit. Like as many MMOs I play, I always feel allergic to PvP anything.
That everybody
just because it feels complicated
on equal footing. So even at level 10, you can go into.
I tell you, it goes experience of Ultima Online where you're just whistling through the woods being like, hello, Mr. Bear. Hello, Mr. Rat. I'm not going to fight you because I'm so weak. And then some guy comes up and he's like, I stab you in the back and I take all your stuff.
Yeah, dude. I was an unrepentant corpse looter. Like, I just ran around looking for dead bodies and steal their shit.
Our PvP area and really have a great experience and a good time.
game the size of the Elder Scrolls Online is really hard to, in one demo, one presentation, one video, to list everything about the game. So what you've heard today
We
are the
certainly did fill 9 fucking minutes on this one.
basics. Over time, we're going to go into more depth in everything you've heard about today, and then all the other systems which we haven't talked about yet.
All these elements are going to come together and make Elder Scrolls Online the next great online RPG.
Man, that's tough. I don't know, bro. This seems like a tough nut to crack because the things we love about Skyrim are the unbelievable precision and beauty of the world, the interactivity, the exquisite detail, and just the nature of an MMO is you got to sacrifice a lot of that shit, right?
Well, look, all I have to say is this. I have not seen it. I have not read any document about it, but the rumors I've heard about the next EverQuest get me super pumped for what is coming down the pipe.
Dude.
And I cannot wait for
You know
for
who I
some
should
to
hit up
unleash
is
that. Like, because, you know, they've definitely learned a lot by their failures.
All right. Well, dude,
It's not another Duke Nukem.
That's whatever rumors there are, if there is going to be a next EverQuest. If indeed those rumors are true, then the other rumors are better.
Yes. I mean, no, everybody's looking forward to PlanetSide 2.5.
Which you
Come
can
on.
officially announce that
No.
PlanetSide 8 is coming out?
No.
What about PlanetSide PlanetSide Pranks, the hilarious game where you make sheep fart noises?
You know, I actually at work today, somebody sent out a real funny video where it's like, well, it's all user created stuff, and you know, and they're like, oh, I just got the new horn for, you know, the Sunderer, and it's like almost the Inception sound, where it's just like, you know, and they did this video where like the Sunderer like drove up like kind of Carrie style, and like, or not Carrie.
Wait, real quick,
Christine.
just for the chat room, people are asking, can you confirm that PlanetSide Party is coming out for the Wii U? That's true. It's the hilarious party game where one person gets the tablet.
I cannot confirm or disconfirm such said information center.
At this time, even if I had such information.
If I am able,
Sir.
No, yeah, sir.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, it's, I don't know. I'm really excited about this next year for PlanetSide. This is like the
Dude,
first
it feels
game-
good to have a win, man. After let's see, you had base hits. Well, no, you had a bunch of AAA titles, right? Yeah. Let me see how well I remember your history, right? Full Sail. We Like
Yep.
to Run and Fight. Does that exist on YouTube anywhere?
No,
Why on earth not?
no.
And by the way, his demo video was nothing but the propeller. Oh, I think I could even. I'm gonna do my best to recreate it as much.
A guy running through the forest chasing this crazy woman.
Yeah. Here, I'll just throw this YouTube.com. Propeller heads Matrix. Here, we'll just do this. Spyro. Here we go. So yeah, like you had this from the Matrix on, and yes, and so it was nothing but different characters running and fighting. So it was all like oh wait. Here we go. We like to run and fight. Okay. All right. So you did We Like to Run and Fight, and that got you a gig working on American McGee's Alice.
Correct.
at
Mundo.
Rogue Studios, where
Rogue Entertainment.
Rogue Entertainment, where you and I.
Because at the same time there was like a Rogues Games, and I remember they like sued him or threatened to sue him with
Screw that. So and then but at Rogue Studios Entertainment Inc. LLC, you and I hung out and played an entire day of Speed Devils on the Dreamcast.
And Crazy Taxi. We also did Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, I sucked at Crazy Taxi. We played the hell out. We made Bo Schwuda. And then, okay, so flash forward. So from there, you jump over to Nerve Entertainment, which was like an offshoot. What's that?
Nerve Software.
Nervous Laughter LLC. And where you the first thing you work on is the Xbox translation of Wolfenstein, right?
Well, actually, for about 6 to 8 months, we were working on id's next big new property, which was Quest
at the time,
which never got released.
Yeah. All right. Wow.
And so we were spitballing ideas, doing all sorts of stuff, and then they were like, "Oh, we need you to help out on Return to Castle Wolfenstein." So we're like, "All right, well,
let's pay some bills. Let's do that." Sure.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so you do, but you do the Xbox translation for Return to Castle Wolfenstein. You did all the cinematics, right? Like when you're in the menu in the background, you see, in the in-game engine, everybody storming the beach and so on. That was all you, right?
Well, yeah. Well, for the Xbox version, but I mean, we did do the PC version of the multiplayer.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did the PC version of the multiplayer and the Xbox version, the whole thing.
The whole conversion after that.
Okay, and then after that, you do... Oh, and I remember you... I went to go visit you, and you're like, yeah, we got a problem. He's like, well... and I'm like, what? And you're like, well, you see I'm in game, and you see how I'm in deathmatch right now? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, see how I put on these binoculars? And I'm like, yeah, you're looking through binoculars. He's like, now you see how I have the binoculars on, and then I tilt my head to the lower left? I'm like, yeah, I see you have binoculars on, you tilt your head to the lower left. I'm like... See how I'm now throwing unlimited grenades? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's a problem.
That. Yeah.
And so it's like nobody knows about it yet, but this is gonna be a problem. All right, so you did that, and then after that there was, I mean, and that was pretty awesome because I was like, I'm looking at it, and then just and then. What was the next thing?
Actually, on Return to Castle Wolfenstein, I designed a map and it got released.
Oh, that's right. It was
with the game. It was my first map design, even though I'm technically just supposed to be an animator.
Yeah, but you made a pretty balanced map that was really popular, right?
Very popular. It's called Destruction.
Yeah, that's right. So if you played Return to Castle Wolfenstein, you played Map Destruction. Jay created that map, which I think is fucking awesome, bro. You have no idea how much pride I get from that. Okay, so then help me. I believe after this, you guys worked on the Doom 3 expansion.
Correct. But prior to that, we did like 2 months of Quest work again. And then they were
almost
like,
got back
yeah. Okay, we're totally ditching that. We're just stringing you along with this whole Quest thing. And it's like, what we need you to do is start working on an expansion pack for Doom because we're going to be wrapping up.
When did you start on Return to Castle of Planet-Side Enemy Territory Wars?
My entire life. The last 10 years.
Okay, so but okay, so you did Doom 3, and it was awesome seeing Doom 3 worked out way in advance, where it's like it was a big secret how like nobody had done starting off the opening cinematic and then panning out from the opening cinematic in the game engine as if it was on a screen before, right? Am I remembering that correct?
Yeah.
It was.
I guess so. I mean, I guess Half-Life 2 did it. Well, Half-Life 1, I mean, you were a captive audience at the beginning of Half-Life 1. So
right. But it's like it was always like cinematics played. It went dark. You saw a loading screen, and then you were in 3D environments. Like the fact that they were playing cinematics, you would go in within the 3D environment and pull out was all new on that, right?
Dude, yeah. Well, and I think I remember showing you that.
Yes,
I
yes.
think I remember that night. Like,
You know
like
what I remember?
It was like 10 o'clock at night.
Yes, I remember hanging out at E3, with the guys from id Software, and you decided to show them the human blockhead, and then
That's right.
and then
with the straw.
with the
Like
straw, ended up giving yourself a wicked bloody nose. And he's like, you're like, watch this, and everyone's amazed. They're like, and then just like, you're like, oh, wait, and then it's just like, blood going down, and you're like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and you run off to the bathroom, and I'm like, wow, that was weird. How about that? And then, and so I chat with them about something else. You come back, sit down, and there's like this awkward moment, and somebody's like, so can I ask? And then you're like, ask what? You're like, well, I mean, like, did you go to the bar and like borrow some grenadine or something to fake the blood, or how?
Right.
What was that?
No, that was a real nosebleed. I just pushed it
was
a little
amazing.
too far.
It was amazing. Okay, so you did Doom 3, and then okay, now it's getting hazy for me. Hold on.
The expansion pack.
The expansion pack to Doom 3.
Yeah.
Then it was Quake Wars Enemy Territory. Is that correct?
Correctamundo.
Yeah, because I remember it being weird that they were already doing. I
do know Seneca Gel. Seneca is a really good friend of mine. He's awesome.
Yeah,
I love Seneca.
So eat shit, Gel. How about that? Can we tell this? Can we tell? You know what story I want to tell? At a strip club.
No.
When you slapped him on the back, and you said, "Don't worry." Then you didn't. Do you know what I'm talking about? Are you frozen? Am I locked up? Apparently, I went too far. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. It was amazing. It was a really good frozen face. I did. I thought he just disapproved as well. Like in a brutal way. Like, what part of no didn't you understand? Not at all. What have we here? Oh my God. Look at that. Once freaking Skype dropped off, look how much faster this shit is. Oh my God. Is this an ad for the cinematic trailer? Yeah, it is. Sign up for beta. Whoa, am I frozen? No, okay. All right. This is your current chances rating. Nothing. Eat shit, motherfuckers. All right, I'm still good. Throw this cinematic on. Yeah. Yeah, let me try to get Jay back on the line. Thanks, YouTube. Assholes. Are you there? Jay's internet went all shitty. That's what happened. I just got off the phone with them. This sequence I thought was pretty good. Man, the animations they do in these cinematics are pretty cool. Whoa. Sorry, I was trying to see MG's Twitter. Find out what the word is. Yeah. All right. So you did Quake Wars Enemy Territory after Doom 3.
Correcto mundo.
Kind of want to tell the story, bro.
Tell it.
I don't want to get you in any trouble.
What? Give me a hint of the story. Like,
okay, you tell me at what point I should cut off this story, because it starts off with nothing sensitive. So there is some kind of event that involves John Romero, and there ends up being like an after party where you guys all end up at a strip club.
Yeah.
Is the story over at this point?
Well, no. Well, I mean, there's several stories of those. So,
okay. But
are you sure? Are you sure not thinking about the night with American McGee?
No, because this one has a punchline that involves you and John Romero.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, tell that. Yeah.
So John Romero, you guys end up at a strip club, and you guys everything's epic, and this is at the height of everything all built up. When everyone knows that they got the money, and it's like it's been a long time since Daikatana was announced, and it's just and And then like there's a reputation for John Romero, you know, and but the game has not yet come out yet. And in a moment of camaraderie, Jay, all liquored up in a titty bar, slaps John Romero on the back and says, "Don't worry, man. I'll buy Daikatana."
Don't worry, I'll buy your game. I think that was verbatim what I said. Don't worry, John. I'll buy your game. Jesus.
And then you didn't, because you're an asshole.
It didn't. I meant to be like, you know, hey, forget the haters. I'm sure it's gonna be good. That's how I meant it. But it came out like a titty, like, you know, we all know it's crap, but I'll pay for it. Yeah, that's how it came out.
Hey, I got $60 with your name on it, bro. It's amazing. Wow. Yes, that was amazing. Okay, so we told the Grenadine story. We told you worked on Doom 3 expansion, Quake Wars Enemy Territory, and then you guys started to work on something new. Like it was going to be your.
I left. That's when I left.
Oh, it was during. Oh, that's right. That's okay. So I was thinking of Quest. So you left because you just couldn't handle.
Oh, you're thinking of that crazy Wolfenstein thing that never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
was pretty
I don't
good.
know if I could talk about that, but there was a lot of cool ideas.
There was a clever, cool visual that you guys had come up with that was inspired by a certain scene from a certain movie, or that just happened to look exactly like a certain scene from a certain movie.
Well, and think about what happened, like what they did for Captain America, for the first Captain America movie.
Sure.
For B.J. Blazkowicz.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
And I mean, it could have been that cool. And then, you know, and then Half-Life 2
it was such
came
a
out,
great
and
idea.
we all just like shook our heads, and we were like, "This is the game we were imagining." And
that scene. Wait, when that scene happened?
no, just when Half-Life 2 came out, it was like this was the type of
this was the flavor that you guys were aspiring to hit.
yeah, absolutely.
So you can't drop a hint on what you guys were thinking at the time. I guess since you were actually developing it, probably not. All right.
I mean, I can tell you, but I'm not going to tell the world.
Yeah, I ain't telling these motherfuckers. Okay, so then from there, because I got the sense at the time that it was hard for you at Nerve. You just sensed that you were perpetually going to be ID's cleanup crew, and that you would be, and that part of the relationship was that, you know, it was ID's properties, so they said what went and what didn't happen. And the nature of working on an expansion is you have to develop ideas, and you don't want to half-ass them. You have to present them with fully developed ideas, and they say yes, yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, no. And then, but the nature of that meant that you would spend weeks and days and months working on specific aspects that would be shown in a meeting and then be thrown out. And that was frustrating to you. Is that fair enough?
Yeah, well, and not only top of that, I mean, when I was working there, I was extremely bored.
Yeah.
Simply because most of the load that they needed filled for their needs was level design and game design, multiplayer. It was not unique animation stuff.
It was not new IP. It was not adding to the story stuff.
Well, or even like me coming up with new animations. Like, I mean, all I would do is like take their animations, chop them up, and make it multiplayer friendly. Or, you know, maybe I get to do a cinematic here and there.
Well, and I remember that they also had you doing a lot of menu bullshit as well.
I got into doing menus, and I got into doing particle effects, and that's simply because like I wasn't challenged. Like there wasn't enough work.
Well, but
for me as an animator, you know. So I'm like, all right, might as well branch out. Might as well like just tackle this new thing, and I'll start messing around with this.
But that's always been one of your strengths, was the technical side of things. So it doesn't surprise me that when it came to moving into particle physics and that you were attracted to the technical side of the animations.
Well, yeah. I mean, and absolutely. I mean, the fact that I've always kind of had this, like, I may not be the best animator, I may not be the best tech artist, but it's like I speak both languages, and I'm like a great facilitator for awesomeness.
Do me a favor, bro.
And that's what's awesome about
Jay,
my
pull your
current
mic up
job
closer.
is I do
Jay.
that. I do a lot of that.
Pull your mic up a little closer.
Oh.
We're getting a lot of static. There you go.
Okay.
Well, not quite that much. That's all right. NBC says, "Don't worry, Jay. I'll buy your games." Okay. So at this point,
Thanks, Brian Williams.
at this point, you are like, I got to do something else, and you get an offer to go join the team over at Duke Nukem, right?
Yeah.
So up until then, you are associated with so many AAA titles that are huge, and you've done substantial work on all of these. And this sounds like a fascinating challenge. This is something where it had ended its development cycle, and there was new investment in making this happen. And you jump over and figure, screw it, let's try to Phoenix this bitch, right? How long did you spend at 3D Realms?
Well, a better question than that for a lead question is, what prompted me to leave? And, what prompted me to leave the company I was at was that I was simply bored. I mean, I was making very good money, and I was working basically 10:30 to 4:30 a day and still fulfilling all my obligations.
That's the other thing. Like, you did, man. You phoned in. Like, you on top of that would take lunch in the middle of the day as well.
I mean,
it was a good gig, but it didn't challenge you. And in fact, I think I might have been partly responsible for telling you to jump. I think I might have used the phrase, "this job is killing you," at some point.
I believe you did. I mean, I remember you're just like, "Jay, you're so unhappy right now." And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's good." And so I kind of got in this golden handcuff situation.
Yeah.
And
well, and to be honest, like, I think back to this time, like, the problem was your number one concern. You would wake up, you would go to work and think about what a good gig it was that you got to work so little and that you could start drinking beer in the office at, 3 or 4 p.m. And that your number one concern was, how do I not get fired from this? And
right, and that was my other, like, that was my big one was it was like, how have I not been fired by now?
Right.
Like, simply because I'm just like, and a lot of it was the owner, and
well, and you had a very personal relationship with him as well.
Yeah. And he's a good friend of mine, and I have nothing but the best wishes for. I'm Michael Tyson. Thank you.
Okay, no, but it wasn't about, like, there was no blow up or whatever. It's just that the nature of Nerve's projects at that time, you were a necessary part of it, but there was nothing that really tickled your creativity engine. There was no big visionary. There was no trying to blow up the goddamn Death Star happening for you at the job at the time. There was nothing where every day you could think, like, how are we going to crack this motherfucker? And are we going to do it? I don't know.
Right.
And there was something about the elusive nature of Duke Nukem Forever that sounded like the ultimate quest for the golden frog, where you're like, fuck it, man, let's do it. Let me put on a leather jacket.
And my best friend, Chris Cummings, he was co-owner at Nerve. He had left the company several years earlier and was pursuing a writing career, and got, approached by 3D Realms, and he was there for a year, and
that's right, because and Chris was one of your best buddies just writing, and then at some point he's like, hey man, I'm going back to work. You're like, going back to work doing what? He was like, well, I'm over at 3D Realms doing Duke Nukem. And then he was the one who was just like,
right,
maybe you should come over here and do Duke Nukem.
He
Because
was like, dude, you should think about like flying over here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, well, look, I'll have lunch with George. And little did I know, lunch with George.
Is this another strip club story?
Was a full interview. Like,
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I went out to lunch with him and the other guys, and I'm talking to all this stuff, and then
that
we
was
get back to the office, and then it was like, all right, let's see your work or whatever, and I'm like, I didn't know that this was an interview. I thought we were just having lunch, like talking about like a future interview.
Yeah. I thought this was just like a date. We're feeling each other up a little bit. I didn't know you want to get all the way in.
Right. And so anyway, I come back and I'm like, I got my iPod and I have to like load up Maya and like nothing's like prevised and nice like demo reel format. And I felt stupid at the time.
But
anyway, long story short, George had faith in me, based off of my demo reel after that, and Chris's recommendation, and
Dude, I didn't
even meet the other two animators during my interview, which is like, that's a big no-no. But I mean, George was just like, we need new blood, and and Jay's. He's got.
You're just hanging out with the CEO, the lead guy. Now, okay, so what about okay, so you go to work on 3D Realms for Duke Nukem Forever, and there's brief moments when it looks like everything's gonna fucking hit, and you are inspired and the happiest I've seen you. And there's over the tarp, like over the tarp again. I said it again. There's moments that you and George are going back and forth, and you're calling him out, and we're like, "No, you need to do this." And we're like, "Oh, it needs to be this." And it was epic hearing these stories that I don't feel like it's appropriate for us to share right now. But there's like listening to the tales of the conversations that you and George have, where you're expressing disagreement with his vision and fighting. Like there's some part of me like, this is a piece of video game history, and you're the one going to the mat with him over X, Y, and Z. It was amazing, but. 3D Realms.
No, I mean that's true. I mean there were, it's very easy to back away from George's like.
Well, he's got a very.
I mean,
he's got a very Duke Nukem
and I mean,
kind of
and
personality.
I'm going up to him and I'm just like, you're wrong, and blah blah blah, and I'm like, and I'm just like, no, I think it should be this, and. And not only like my conflict with George, I had conflict with my art director, who is one of my best friends in the world, who is my current art director, Tremel Isaac. He is freaking amazing. Oh.
See what I'm doing? I'm sucking the dong. I need you to suck the dong. There you go. Thank you. Much better. Okay. All right. So anyway, but I'll tell you what, you and Tremel have
already a GIF for that. You can't do anything.
Welcome to the internet, bro.
Hello, internet.
But you and Tremel have an interesting history because you guys had personality conflicts. But then, because I would hear about, he would express things a certain way that would drive you nuts or whatever. But then you guys hug it out, and you're like total besties. It's amazing.
Dude, he is an amazing person. He's somebody I look up to in life, who I respect. Yet, it's like I have no problem like messing with him.
Oh, dude, you guys, that's what I love about watching guys. Okay, so anyway, 3D Realms finally hits The Last Stand. You guys totally get, sidelined out of nowhere. Everyone gets shit canned. You guys all get fired. News breaks. And then everyone makes their demo reels. And then it makes news that they see all these assets of what looks like a game shockingly close to finished. People see the work that went into it. And then, and by the way, do you remember that night, Jay? Do you remember? This is back when Dig mattered and everything. Do you remember having one of the number one spots on Dig with the teaser that you and some friends have put together for the teaser opening for
Yeah, we stayed about 4 hours a night for about 3 weeks, putting together that teaser trailer for George.
Yes,
Like,
it was
as-
a gift
as a-
to George, and you went.
as a Christmas present.
Yes.
You know, and we I mean, we even got John St. John involved. And
Yeah, you guys went behind the back. You're like, John St. John, when would you mind doing this as a gag, just a one-liner? And you came up with a bunch of different one-liners on there, and you played them for me. And one of them was at the time. And if you ever saw it, I mean, I'm sure it's up here. Let me see the teaser trailer.
Been looking for a new place to park my bricks.
No, that's the one that I didn't like. That one.
That's the one that released.
Yeah.
But that's not the one you liked.
Yeah, Duke Nukem Forever teaser 2007. Yes. Here it is right here. Wow, man. Is this right? Was it really 2007? 5 years ago. All right.
We're getting old, bro.
I know, man. Fucking sneaks up on us. All right, let's take a look. Actually, here, I'll put it up here. Wow, looks a lot like Elder Scrolls Online. Here we go. Okay, so this was originally meant only to be internally at a Christmas party, just to hype up your own team, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And this is all you right here. You did all that.
Some alien toilet to park my bricks. Who's first?
See, okay, so and this was all you as well at the end with the Duke Nukem Forever and the explosion right there and the flag, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's all After Effects and Max.
Yeah. So but of
Trying
the
to
choices,
recreate the 2002 trailer. Jesus, from 5 years earlier or whatever, like at E3.
Yes.
I'm looking at the rough. I'm like, okay, yeah.
It's amazing. So okay, so this comes out, or when of the different things you got John St. John to record, my favorite was like just everything looks badass and it blows up and then he just goes, because this is how I saw it. Everything blows up and he goes, "What did you expect? Forever's a long time." And
yeah, and that's the one I like.
I fucking loved it, man.
Yeah,
it was
we had
amazing.
some great like one-offs, but I think that's the one we went with like at the actual Christmas party,
right? But then they decided like they were too nervous.
And then George was like, "Hey, if we're gonna release it for the public, I want to change it to Park My Bricks," and I'm just like,
"Be like, boo!"
That's George. But that's George. You know, I mean, and
so at any rate, like I think I remember teaching Penny to say it for some reason. Like I remember Penny being like 4 years old saying, "What did you expect? Forever's a long time." It was easy. So at any rate,
I'm sorry. I just like when I was laughing is what popped in my head just then was you explaining the consonants that are involved in a brushwood laugh.
Oh, the nya, nya. Oh, you were hearing it yourself. Did you
and I was hearing it and it made me laugh more, and then I'm just like I'm like adding more consonants and like F sounds and F stops and
F stops.
No, there's a flanger like involved. I don't know. Like
exactly. So okay. So eventually you guys get shit canned and that sucks. And like I remember you saying, Brian, what you must never tell anyone is that there are some who stayed behind and continue to work on this game. like that was like super top secret. Like everyone was like, no, it's over. 3D Realm's over. But and then whatever happened with it going over.
You cut out. I didn't hear you.
Oh, you didn't
like
hear
that.
it? Oh, what I said
No.
was like when it was over and the news was out and everything, folded, you're like, Brian, what you must never tell anyone is that there are those who stayed behind and continue to work on the dream. And I was like, no, really? He's like, and you're like, shh. And so it was weird to kind of know that it was quietly, some stuff was still happening and that shit would see the light of day, But in the meantime, or some version
That's
of
an
it.
entirely different discussion that I don't think I can broadcast.
Well, no.
but-
Okay, look, I'll talk. And these are not your opinions. These are your brother's opinion. It's pretty well known that fucking Gearbox came in and bought everything for pennies on the dollar, and I'm certain they made some kind of compromises to get shit out the door as fast as possible and make whatever money they could from that. That's just called business. And that ain't saying nothing about the way Gearbox runs. That ain't saying nothing about the nature of the project. I'm just saying fucking you see that shit crash and burn and it costs $20 in a taco. You buy it for $20 in a taco. You say, no, fuck that. Splice these two together, whatever. Get it out and you sell it for $100. Now you made $80 of profit and you already ate the taco.
And even if it's half taco, half burger, it's a taco burger.
Exactly.
Done.
Right?
Unique item.
Exactly. So, and
Purple-
I would
purple
imagine,
item for all you
I
WoW
would
fans.
imagine to be part of the team that worked so hard and so long, it must have been difficult, hypothetically, if this is how it went down, to see stuff you worked on treated that way. And that's just me guessing. I don't know. I got no inside knowledge of any of that. But the important thing is did you go back to Nerve afterwards, or what did you do? You did some contract work with them?
Yeah, I went back to Nerve and I worked on Black Ops.
That's right. For how long were you working at Black Ops?
About 8 months, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Call of Duty Black Ops. And what did you work on for that? It was more the multiplayer side of things? Because Treyarch was doing.
It was multiplayer stuff. It was also cinematic. I blocked out a lot of the cinematics and, I made the DEF CON model.
You did?
DEF CON 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's awesome.
Like, based off of War Games source
sure.
material.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, but you ran into the same thing because there was some party you're like, here I am. I'm back at Nerve. Back at the sweet gig. Coming in at the crack of 11 a.m., getting out at the crack of 3:37.
Trying to find something to do.
Yes.
And
then,
I love that place dearly. It didn't give me the creative outlet
It was-
that I needed, or the problem solving that I have to deal with today.
Yes.
I just
And that's
wasn't
not to
engaged
say,
enough.
and first of all, it's not to say you phoned it in or didn't do your work. It's just the nature of what was needed to you was so simple to you that you really could get everything done in 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
So,
that.
okay, but other people, they hiring? So you run into the same thing again because, again, Chris Cummings ends up at another company and Trammell ends up at another company and they say,
Both Chris
hey, man.
Cummings and Trammell, they actually tried to recruit me right after I signed on at Nerve.
Yeah.
It was like a month after. I was like, dude, I just joined these guys. I can't do this. I got to give it another legit shot. I'll let you know what happens. They're like, all right. And this is at SOE working in Seattle on the agency. And
oh wait, is that known thing? Can we say that?
well, yeah. I mean,
because they ended up in this case it was another beleaguered project that had some interesting ideas because it was going to be like a basically James Bond as an MMO, right? Where it's like you'd meet with people, you'd transfer cases and so on. was what I read on some sites somewhere.
I don't think anybody knew what that game was going to be, honestly. Like,
oh, even the people working on it.
You know, I'll tell you this, and I've told countless people this, and this is no reflection against anybody, but I mean, I've said this publicly. When I signed on to Duke Nukem Forever after working at Nerve, I was like, "What the fuck did I get myself into?"
Yeah.
And when I signed on to the agency after being back at Nerve after Duke Nukem Forever, I was like,
"Here I go again."
I was like, I thought Duke Nukem was bad. This is worse.
Oh,
like,
dude. So it was too. It didn't even have the clarity of vision of a personality like Duke Nukem. Like, you could say the words Duke Nukem and everybody knows something about the flavor you're about to jump into. You say the agency and you got 18 billion different people pulling different directions and it means something different to everyone else. No clarity of vision.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, they handcuff their artists. They, you know, from what I understand, that, you know, and these are people I don't know, but there was a lot of.
I mean, don't say nothing you're going to regret later. But the project was in a difficult space, and you did the best you could in that situation.
Right. I got a phone call from Jamel and Chris and Tremont and Chris, and they're like, "Hey, I need problem solvers up here. Come up here. We need to figure this stuff out."
Yeah.
And so I'm like, "All right, let's check out Seattle." So I shoot up there.
Dong it, bro. You got a dong.
Oh,
there you go.
I'm sorry, I got a John Holmes it.
The farther back you get, the more we hear the fan. Is what's going on.
Well, it's my number one fan, bro.
It's my biggest fan. I listen to it all the time. It's always cheering for me. Can you hear it?
It's always cheering for me. I'm like.
All right. So okay. So
I shoot up there and like day one, I'm stepping over all these rules and I'm just like, like this is the way you need to do things. Da, da, da.
Like, that's dumb. Let me do this.
Yeah, and Tramel's like super happy, and you know, we go there 8 months. We start just like Duke Nukem Forever. We start to turn the ship around.
Yeah.
And right when we reach the turning point, the funding runs out. And
it's not just the funding for that one project. Like, you were hearing that rumor is a project might be canceled. And you're like,
no, I mean, Denver offices got closed.
Right.
Tucson offices got closed. Seattle offices got closed.
Right.
All that was remaining.
But like beforehand, the rumor was the rumor was that it was like a project might be in jeopardy, not that 3 studios were going to get fucking shuttered.
Well, yeah.
So that happened.
That happened, and also, yeah.
So anyway, that had to be a bummer.
There's going to be a part that I'm not going to talk about.
That's fine. That's fine. So, okay. So, boom and boom, everything gets shuttered. And so, what do you think? You talk about moving back to Texas, or how do you get word about what's happening?
So Sony leaves us with an amazing severance package.
They did.
And, you know, that gives me months to like kind of figure out what I'm going to do. So after about 20 days, I'm like, all right, I want to go back to Texas.
Seattle didn't agree with you very well. You're not a fan. It was just depressing all the time.
No,
gray.
It was very, very, very hard on me. Like when the sun set at 4:30 in the afternoon, it was just not good.
Well, and plus you were saying, I was talking to your friend of mine, Charlie Goff, who was down for the holidays, visiting his family here. Did I tell you I played racquetball with Charlie?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, Charlie Goff, for those of you guys who don't know, I've mentioned this before. I don't expect anyone to believe me, but Charlie Goff was my next door neighbor my freshman year in the dorms at college. And he went on, he was a big Mac fan, loved playing Marathon. Eventually upon graduation, started to work for a little company called Bungie.
He didn't graduate.
Oh no, that's right. He didn't graduate. That's right.
He was a math major, and then he switched. He was like
to computer science.
Switched to computer science, and Max Hoberman got the job.
Yep.
And basically gave Charlie all the answers to answer during the interview, and so Charlie went up there and worked on Myth, and then started developing.
And then was coy, like, well, we're working on a thing. It's just called Halo. That's all you need to know. It's called Halo, and like he's been there from Halo from the very beginning, and it's been amazing to watch him. But he was remarking, we were talking about your time in Seattle, and he was like, has Austin always had this many beautiful women? I was like, are they not like this in Seattle? Like, because they have clothes on? He's like, no, they're just not beautiful in Seattle. I forgot how hot all the girls are in Austin. And I was like, yeah, all right, right on.
Dude, my one of my coworkers now, this guy Brad, who used to work for Disney and would do all these Disney's arts. Like, first day I'm on the job, I'm like, hey, how's it going? And he's like, hey, is it all right if I draw a caricature of you? And I'm like, yeah, of course. You know, you could draw a caricature of me. I'm like, I don't care. And he's like, cool. I just need to, like, apparently he's like, I got the feeling that there's been some problems with it in the past.
Oh,
now
he keeps
has
making
to, like,
characters
verbally like get consent before he draws somebody. Like,
it's probably
as a
way
caricature.
easier though when you're working on, like, you don't have to get creative. Like, if you're inventing someone from scratch, there's all kinds of dumb mistakes you can make when you design them. Like, well, I figured the nose are good. That doesn't work. But if you work from an existing person, it's probably way easier.
Oh, well, anyway, like, hilarious guy, and
Jay,
I totally forgot where I was going.
Dong it.
I totally forgot what I was gonna say, bro.
Okay, good. So you come back home, and then and you do. This was when you did some contract work with Nerve, because you're back in Texas, and you're like, hey man, let me help out.
No, I didn't do any contract work for Nerve. I met with Brandon.
Oh no, you did contract work with you worked on the Star Wars Connect game.
Star Wars Connect.
Yes. Did you know, motherfucker? Did you know and not tell me that they would fucking make parody songs, Weird Al Yankovic shitty versions of modern hits, and that there'd be like a Dance Dance Revolution game in there? You knew that whole time. You didn't tell me?
I did. Yeah, I worked on that. I helped them with the motion capture on the
Motherfucker. Okay, can we look at some of your fucking work, you fucking fucker?
I don't know, can we?
I'm doing it right now. This was the one that broke my heart and made me so upset. It was Gary Sinise. He made me very, very upset. Hold on. Like, this shit, when I saw it, man, I went fucking ballistic. And it's like, you can see it on NSFW. I fought with Justin over it.
Man, every young hot shot in the outer rim comes.
Oh, fuck you. Fucking YouTube.
Rim comes gunning for me sooner or later.
Did you animate these guys?
Well, this is all mocap by professional dancers with the choreographer who actually worked on Dancing with the Stars.
No shit?
Like, yeah, I mean, they got some high-end people to get all the mocap for this, and I helped them process it and loop it, and not to say it was hard to loop, because these dancers are on the money with every beat.
They hit amazing. Every single thing.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so like you just repeat the same animation all three of these, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't.
All shared skeletons. Yeah.
Okay.
Feeling free and it feels so right. Oh,
So are you telling me not only did you fucking get a job where you get to work in the games industry and do everything that I wanted to do when I was in college, and but you also touched a piece of the Star Wars fucking universe?
I touched my piece to the Star Wars universe.
Well stated,
I dipped my
sir.
balls in it. It was great.
All right. So when you got done helping a triple team,
Yeah, you can see how the balls are glowing there. Actually, it's a little. I don't know. There's a delay in the effects particle system,
No,
where
that's true.
it appears more around the waist.
There
but
it is.
should be
Oh,
about 2 inches
actually, hold-
lower.
wait for it. You see, it says great right on his ball.
That's right. Those balls are great.
Those balls are great.
Those are my balls.
Motherfucker. Holy shit. How did I not know this? Holy shit, man. So anyway, okay, so you're working on this, and but it's sort of contract work at the time, and you're talking to him about joining full time, and then around this time you get a call from Trammell, right?
Yeah, actually, I was in Colorado at the time with Rob's dude visiting Matt and Renee, and I get a call from Trammell, or I get a call from Chad, who was the lead animator up in Seattle, who got carried on down to San Diego at SOE, and he's like, dude, we just got out of a meeting where approval to hire like contractors. You know, we need to talk. And I'm like, all right, cool, dude, I'm on vacation. And then 5 minutes after that, Trammell's like, Jay, I need you. You need to come up to San Diego and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, all right, well, I don't know. I've got this contract through the end of this month. You know, we could see what's going on. I mean, it's crazy because, like, this was, like, turmoil for me.
Yeah, sure. Like, well,
this
you're
part of
freaking
my
out.
life, like
at
not
this
knowing
point-
where I was getting my next paycheck and working.
But also,
contract.
I would imagine that, I mean, you're 3 years since you last touched a best-selling AAA title at this moment.
Or released a game. Like,
oh, shit! Yes! That too. And
I
this
mean,
is-
I was not there at the end of Duke Nukem.
No, that's right. You have not seen the
And
release
so
of a
I
game.
do not count that. I don't count Star Wars Connect as a game that I shipped.
No,
I
right.
mean, I worked on it.
Yes.
But I didn't
But
ship it.
you weren't
and
there-
I didn't ship Duke Nukem Forever.
Right.
Last game I shipped was Quake Wars Enemy Territory
Now,
for
were
the
you
PC,
even-
not the 360.
Wait, but were you even working at Nerve at the time when Quake Wars Enemy Territory came out?
Yeah, for the PC, yes.
Okay.
But not for the not for the Xbox.
Yeah. All right.
And so that was like my last game that I actually like made.
Yeah.
And so yeah, because I hold myself to, you know, my own standards. Like I don't want to misrepresent myself.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
sure.
which is like with Black Ops. Yeah, I worked on Black Ops, but I didn't ship Black Ops.
Yeah. No,
I wasn't
that's
an
fair
integral part.
And there is
part
a
on it.
difference
Like,
because I mean, you work so intimately with this shit. It's like you feel a real personal ownership of it. You know, I mean, it's yeah, that's crazy.
well, you get emotionally attached, definitely. I mean,
okay.
you want it to do well. You want your friends to say, yeah. I mean, to me, like PlanetSide has been the greatest thing for me, like because I've gotten so much props.
Well,
from
and
so many people.
that's what I wanted to get to. Is the success story is after all this, you get an offer and people are like, come on out to San Diego. And you're like, I don't want to move. I like this gig, and even the and I remember it was an adjustment for how hard you had to work on the Star Wars Connect title because you had to show up on time. You were paid by the hour, so you had to spend a lot more time there.
Yeah, and you had to clock in and clock out type of thing. You had to like list your hours.
Yeah.
You know, whereas like, you know, when you're salary, I mean, yeah, you work light, but then you work hard and you work long. And, you know, hey, for the most part, it evens out. If it doesn't, somebody's going to say something to you.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And, but, you know, in terms of getting paid weekly, that's the worst thing in the world, dude. Like having to, yeah.
Okay, so anyway, but yeah, so you're dealing with this. You're talking about joining them, but then you get a call. You're like, "Come on out, join us. We're working on Planet Side." You make the call. We drive out a little over a year ago, last month.
Yeah,
2 months ago. Yeah, holy cow!
You, me, and Jonathan. First time I met Jonathan.
Yeah, that's right, John Tilton. We head out. We drive. We make it in like 2 days and change. It was ridiculous.
Well, we planned to go all the way through, but then like we had to stop.
Oh, we're just lazy motherfuckers. Sure.
Yeah, and thankfully you didn't cause a scene like you did in San Francisco. Like, about our better.
We don't need to go into that shit at all. Fucking let's head another direction. So we head on out. You stay with our cousin's place, our aunt and uncle, and I'll tell you what, man, it was like magic, Jay. Like you started sounding happier. I think just being there. I think Sandy. Oh shit, son! Do you know, Jay, that I'm heading out to San Diego like in 3 weeks?
Dude, you gonna be here?
Yeah, I got to book travel. You know what? I'll come in a day or two early, just to hang with you.
And a day or two late?
Just a day or two early.
All right.
but yeah, no, I'm giving a marketing talk and performing a bit of the show.
They need me to show up and do the knee transfer, like, on stage.
Yes, exactly. So, okay, so we head on out, and then, like, the more I talk to you, like, something about 3 or 4 months in, I start hearing talk from you. It's like, you sound really excited about this game, and you're like, Brian, I think this is going to be a really good thing. And then motherfucker drops, and, like, the moment of validation is when our peer group, and this, like, we have friends that for 15 motherfucking years, we've been on the same listserv together, swapping games we're excited about, X, Y, and Z. And 1 or 2 of them work in the games industries, but most of them work in IT, and we just love video games. But then when the people on the bus, as it's called, on the listserv, when the people on the bus started talking about what faction they were going to play and talking about PlanetSide 2, that's like, these motherfuckers don't ever give compliments on anything, ever. Like, that was the deepest compliment in the world, that you had something good on your hands.
Dude, you do not know what a nerd boner I got out of that. It was awesome. It was like validation. It's like, yeah, you worked on the expansion pack to Doom 3.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You worked on the multiplayer for Wolfenstein. That's cute.
You touched greatness.
On the multiplayer for Enemy Territory Quake Wars. Oh yeah, Duke Nukem. Yeah, that never happened. and Jedi Connect. Who plays consoles anyway? Except
I thought you were done raping my childhood, George Lucas.
Yeah.
And then finally, to totally fucking nail it and just slay it with, I mean, by all accounts, PlanetSide 2 is just fucking amazing, and it's just, I'm way excited.
Dude, I'm thrilled. I tell you, it's so rewarding. Like working, it's not like you just like, work on a product and then poop it out and it's done. It's like being able to evolve it and listen to the community is like so rewarding, because you want to make them happy, and their ideas are awesome ideas, and you're like, oh freak yeah, we can do that, and we can level up that idea, and and then of course it gets to the biz people, and they're like, oh, we can monetize that idea.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, so but I mean, overall, it's been awesome.
Dude, that's great, man. All right, well, look, it's now 12:30. We've been rocking this for like 4 goddamn hours. It's been amazing. Good conversation. I'm glad you killed it this time, man. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully, somebody will archive this, put it up on the BBpedia videos. Jay Schwood on Twitter. Do you ever use the Twitter, Jay?
I do. I had 8 people follow me during this past episode, so I followed them.
Hey, right on, man.
So you follow me, I'll follow you. That's how it goes.
You say, I follow back. That's what you say.
Oh, I ain't no follow back girl.
But seriously, I totally will follow back.
Yeah. No,
it's here.
totally
let me put
out
your
like
Twitter on here. Everyone will follow you. If you're watching right now, and if you enjoyed this Inside Rocket Sauce, which I think you did a really good job of keeping the bounds of what's appropriate on there. Just go head over to Jay Schwood. Jay Schwood. Jay Schwood. A sota veloce. Anyway, dude.
Yes, Jedi.
Ne Jabba no Bada. Some bichole.
Te wanna I go?
All right. Look, man, this is a good time. Good times were had by a vast majority of the people there. And then I wrote a song about it. It goes like this. So long, people. Love you.
Ryan, I have an idea.
What? What?
I think you should ignite some thermite in the backyard right now.
Oh, Jesus. Jay, I've got that footage of us drunk playing there. Do you want to see?
No, should we do it tonight or should we save it? Like, we should save it for a Diamond Club. Like,
part of me says we should play it. I'm gonna chicken out if I don't play it right now. There's no way. Like, with that the end.
This thing ever.
It's okay.
This was like 2 days after Bonnie gave birth.
The file is, oh, that's right. Yes, it's December 24th, 5 days after Callie's born. And it's labeled Drunk Thermite Pisses Off Bonnie in HD. Hold on. This is a terrible idea.
You know. Can you rotate it?
No, this is your cinematography, bro.
Oh, this is brilliant.
You're definitely drunk at this moment. I'm gonna leave that thing on there.
And you're not, of course.
No, I was totally so. I was in charge. I was
responsible.
As sober as I am now.
Let the plastic melt.
Oh, let the plastic melt.
Is that fuse you're putting in there?
Magnesium. Put magnesium in that motherfucker. Get ready. I left it in the bag.
As a sprinkler is. Sparkler.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Don't look directly at this.
Listen how tired I am. I'm not even talking. I'm like, don't look right. Look right. Motherfucking bootleg fireworks.
Dude, it's
okay.
Are you recording?
Yeah. Shh. Hush.
And we should point out, it's like 2:30 in the goddamn morning.
No, it's later than that. Like, she started texting you at 2:30.
Oh, hold on. I took a picture of it. Oh, motherfucker. I can't find it. But it's just like, it's like the text goes.
It's a wall of text where it's just like, I hate you. You are so in trouble.
It's just,
oh my God.
yes,
I can't
like,
believe you
can you
such an
quiet
asshole.
down?
Like,
Can you quiet down? But then it's like, can you quiet down? Girl's sleeping, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, what's that light? And then it just says, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
It does. Yeah.
So it's gonna go down. Fucking thermite tested.
What the hell? Oh my God. Okay, so this is what Bonnie's been listening to us trying to be quiet but cackling and keeping her up and keeping the baby up. And then finally she's laying there in the bedroom and the whole fucking wall of the bedroom lights up like it's a goddamn sunrise. And then meanwhile she hears this. What does it sound? You may see.
Hello, random instant flame.
Is that fucking
amazing? God, that is crazy.
Now look, it's fucking molten slag right now.
Oh my god.
That is fucking hot lava right in your face. Here, if I drop this on it, it'll fucking explode.
No.
Are you sure?
No, that's my lighter.
I could drop it on there.
Wait.
I love the fact that we sound like a Cheech and Chong album. We're like, if I drop this, it'll fucking explode. No, don't do. That's my lighter, bro.
Dude, that's my lighter. I need that. Don't blow it up, man. Come on.
People are saying we're so sober. We're clearly sober.
I think I have a penny.
I think I have a penny.
Did you get that spark? Where's that penny?
Yeah, we threw the penny in. That was awesome.
There you go. Look at that. I don't think it'll quite melt, but like you could fucking see how hot that shit still is.
Power of thermite
compels you.
The power of thermite compels you.
So what I said, I made an Exorcist reference.
No, I did that. I just said the power of thermite compels you to throw your pennies within it. Like
pay the troll toll.
You got to pay the troll toll.
Who needs propane when you got thermite?
Dude, is that fucking rad or what? Here, get in close on that shit. Look at that. Here, why do you have the light on?
All right, let me.
There.
There you go. I think we need to do it again. Without the light.
That was brilliant suggestion, I have to say.
I think we need to do it again.
Yeah, of course. Why do it once when you can do it twice?
Dude, feel how hot that shit is.
My lord.
My God, it's full of stars.
Isn't that amazing?
Should have
You
sent
should
a
take
poet.
that hot slag home with you. Also, that melted penny that's totally melted.
Only in those moments of clarity when you're drunk do you say, how about that melted penny? It's totally melted.
It's like the most brilliant statement you've ever made at the time.
I'll tell you
ever.
what, I want so bad to pitch a show called Drunk Science, and it's just this. It's just us getting fucking hammered doing this shit.
Being like, dude, this is thermite. Come on.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
It'll cook a steak.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Dude, look at that fucking penny, bro. Penny's uber melted.
It is totally smelted.
Whoever smelted dealt it.
It's so bad. It's so good.
I forgot all about that moment. It was the greatest thing. Body is just seething with rage. Just 30 feet away. She's sitting there angry, texting me, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And we're over there going, whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Still look at that again.
Dude, look at that fucking penny, bro. Penny's uber melted.
It is totally smelted.
Whoever smelted dealt it.
Boy, that's when you know we're.
This is why we should not do this again.
I'm gonna spit on it.
I'm gonna see if this shit will light up the fucking remaining tungsten. Here. Put that on the fucking tungsten.
Come on, Tungsten. Come on, Tungsten. You can do it. Let's do it.
Step on it.
I'll blow.
Gee, why are you bursting that other shit in the
Oh,
flames?
I didn't mean
That's
that.
my lawn.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God, that's hot.
Of course, I use my hand to spot it out with.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. This is hot.
Touching that shit. Stakes are higher. Can I pee on it?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking piss the shit out of that.
Alright, don't get my dick in the shot.
Whatever, dude.
I totally forgot about this.
Oh, my God. It's like watching an artifact from some alien person who took over.
All right, dude, just don't get my dick in the shot. And then if I recall correctly, I get stage fright.
Oh, that's right. Is that what happens? Let's see.
I totally got your dick in that shot.
I totally got your dick in the shot.
I have stage fright.
God damn it, I can piss right now. I'll go right here. Fucking trades these.
Alright, trades.
Fucking hurry the fuck up.
Prepare for the downpour.
I like how you're like, get ready for the downpour.
Get ready for the downpour. And it sounds like just a fucking torrent. Listen to this.
Prepare for the downpour.
That's what I want my album to be called, is Get Ready for the Downpour. And then it just goes, oh.
Hurry the fuck up.
Prepare for the downpour.
Fucking, you're not getting
Hold on, did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
I'm like, what the fuck, you're not getting this?
I was laughing too hard. I was falling over.
What the fuck, you're not getting this? All the way, off screen. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Fucking, you're not getting I didn't want to inhale the steam of your piss. This shit's the greatest shit ever.
Explain all this to my wife.
Well, you just all you need to do is show your video. Oh my god. I just got a text from Bonnie. We're in trouble.
That's the end of it. We're in trouble.
That was amazing.
I just got a text from Bonnie. We're in trouble.
We're in trouble. Oh my god. I gotta find the texts. Oh, I don't have them on here because unfortunately when I got the new phone I lost a bunch of my previous fucking photos. So it's on unfortunately the wrong computer. Wait, hold on. I might be able to find it. Wait a minute. Hold on one second. I'm going to go Brian. Yeah, hold on. I might have something here. Brian's My Documents. No, My Pictures. And all Brian's iPhone 4 pics. Oh, shit, I think I have it. Full backup, January 2013. Let's see, 2001, 3001, 4001.
It would be the night of the 23rd.
Oh, should I search by?
It would be the night of the 23rd because I left on Christmas Eve.
Okay, let's see. I've got, these are from back at the Ritz-Carlton, which would have been like roughly September on December 23rd.
That's traditionally the month Christmas is held in.
All right.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pan way the hell down. Yeah, I think this is coming. It would have been after. Okay, there's the TV shit we shot. And then here is scam packs we made. Dude, I'm sure I'm about to show it.
Oh, no.
Okay, there's the baby being born. There's me with the kid. All right. I'm kind of nervous to I can't quite go through these live on the air. I don't know what I'm going to run into. Probably see my wife's tits.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh wait, here they have the dates on them. 12/19, 12/20. You said it's on the 24th?
23rd.
I don't have any photo. Oh, you know what? Here's one labeled 12/24 at 3:22 a.m.
That would be the one. Yeah.
Hold on. This shit was fucking epic. It says 3:22 at 3:17. I'm so pissed at you. Stop fucking wait, what did she say? Stop fucking around food night. That shit it better be out. Asshole, too loud. Duck you, fuck you, shut up, too loud. Close the door if you're cackling. You are too loud. Go to bed.
Yeah, if you're cackling. Only if we're cackling.
It's like, motherfucker, you gotta cackle, fucking represent. Come on, man. Here we go. Let me show you the whole. Here we go. Here's the whole saga that I took a screen cap of. Monday, December 24, 322. I'm so busy. Stop her, asshole. Too loud. Duck you, fuck you, shut up, too loud. So it started at go to bed. You're too loud. Close the door if you're cackling. Duck you, fuck you, shut up, too loud, too low. And 316 is, I think this is when the sky lit up outside.
Oh, yeah.
And she just writes, asshole. That better be out.
I'm so pissed at you. I love that. Like,
got some shit, man. I love Bonnie. She's so awesome. The fact that it's Christmas Eve, cackling drunk, pissing on thermite.
it was our last night together, and
oh, that's right. That was because you head out.
Yeah, well, and and I think we had gotten in a fight earlier because we always get in fights and make up. It's just Brian and Jay.
It's a bro thing, sure.
It's yeah, that was an epic night. I'm glad we were able to share it with everybody.
It's pretty amazing.
Oh, I just got a text from Bonnie. Like, when she stops texting Brian and texts me, and I'm like, oh, I just got a text. So we're in trouble.
Oh, my God, it's so good. Dude, it was a good time. We should do this shit more often, having you on the stream where one or both of us is not totally drunk. Because apparently we could tell some stories.
Hey, we can bull some shit.
We can bull some shit. All right, look, thank you so much. Love you guys. Thank you so much. What? Oh, that's loud. There you go. Don't forget to follow @JSchwood. So long, guys. Bye. you want a title. Duck you, fuck you.
That's a good one.
Here's your title right there.
All right, Brian, give me a buzz when